I'm Todd Grisham, and we're going old school tonight here inside the Grand Theater. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
It's time. Joe Calzaghe from what?
This bout is scheduled.
We welcome you to this beautiful theater. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Nice hook. I don't think it's going to be a boxing match. This is going to be a fight. Oh, and he caught him with a stiff jab. There's a counter shot. How long will this individual be the king of the ring? Will they defend their undisputed title? Couldn't land that jab. You gotta like what you're seeing as we reach the halfway point of this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I got to respect both of them more than half.
Oh my God, Johnny! The referee really thinking about stopping it. Didn't wait long to get back in and get engaged.
Now they've got to wake up, they've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
He parries away the left uppercut. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Here we go for round two. This fight has been very one-sided. What are we going to have in this round?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
There's nothing quite like the chemistry between a fighter and their coach, and this partnership is working great. Tried to score with a jab. How about that time counter shot? Just avoids the left uppercut. Nice counter shot. You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. We're at the halfway point of this round, and both of these fighters have had their moments. Still could go either way.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. Just like a match made in heaven.
Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to go down? Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. What would you tell this guy? On to the third. After that last round, something has got to change.
That was a tough last round. Now you've got to make sure he doesn't put it on you, and that's what he's going to try and do. So tie him up, hold him, lean on him. Don't get drawn into a fight. Not yet. Not until your senses have come back.
Swing and a miss with the jab. Catch and shoot. No rest for the weary. You know, we may be in for a short fight. This fighter, an absolute animal. Look at the KO percentage. Hold on to your seats, folks. That hook doesn't score. Good counter punch. What a round so...
For I am the truth. I am the light that lighteth every man and woman that cometh into this continent, into this world of America today.
Far as we've reached the halfway point.
Yes.
The Prince of Wales is down. Wow, that impact was incredible. So this was an unexpected turn of events. What happens next?
He's up, but for how long? Look at that. On the heels. Look at it. There's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. It just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Nice counter shot. Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Here we go to the fourth round. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Just missed with that jab. That counter shot lands. This boxer is a real hook specialist. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. They exchange punches. Well done with that counter shot. Nice exchange here from both men. Beautiful counter shot. This has been a very competitive round as we reach the midway point.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
The perfect counter lands. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Just misses with that uppercut. Insane action. Not a lot of defense here at all. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. That bell was sweet music to his ears. Time for the fifth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then Put the pressure on.
No doubt the career is winding down. How many fights do they have left? What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Nice counter. The straight right just misses. He missed with that jab. A very competitive round here so far.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Punch, counter punch. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. That left hook missed. Might want to think of holding on here for a minute. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. We'll see how much endurance these two fighters have.
This when you talk.
There's the bell to start round 6. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. That counter punch caught him clean. Swing and a miss with that hook. Just missed with that hook. Good counter punching. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. These two were made for each other. Big hook. Good thing it didn't land. What's the referee thinking right now? And the boss has been dropped. Wow, let's take another look at that.
Where did that come from? What?
That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love.
And there's the bell for round 7. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
And he scores with the counter. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Won't score with that right uppercut. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. You can tell he's... And down goes the boss. And look at that shot to the head. And there's no way. So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once. You got away with it. You can do it again.
They are not going to let this one go to the judges. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. Down, going to be huge.
Can make or break a fighter.
And we enter the 8th round. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Beautiful counter punch. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. A perfect counter shot. And he misses with that jab. He threw a punch and just got... And the boss can't take anymore. We watch it again. Appreciate the perfection. Not many people would have predicted it, but we've got a knockout victory.
What a...
Ladies and gentlemen, after 8 rounds of boxing, ladies